Casper. Hello, this is Philip calling from Switzerland. How are you?
I am great, Philip. How are you?
Very good. Thank you so much. First of all, congratulations to that very special movie. I just read it and hear it. You guys won prizes around the world with that. Have you expect that?
Like at 5 or 6 different film festivals, we won Best Actor. I won Best Supporting Actor, and he's won Best Director, Best Picture, Best Cinematography. We've won like I think 6 or 7 or 8 awards or something like that. It's pretty good
So far, so far.
so far. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
really it's really slaying it. They're really doing I mean, these people. What was beautiful about doing this movie is it was all crowdfunded and everything like that, and they were just everybody was so passionate about it. And as an actor, it's just so wonderful when everybody on set is so excited about it. So, and then and Alice Lucy, who played Heidi, was wonderful. We just love her, and I knew David from a long time, David Schofield, for a long time. We had worked together before, so I was just thrilled to be around him again. He's just a sweet, sweet man. So,
okay. I just learned from the director they wanted especially you desperately because of your previous roles you did. What do you think about that?
I was thrilled that I was their choice. I was like the president of Switzerland. That's I go wow. I go I do have blood from there. My grandmother was the Villards and to be the Burns or something like that. But it was the Villards I knew for sure.
Okay.
Were over there, and it's my grandfather's Swiss French grandmother.
Oh, okay, okay. Have you been here before?
I had been to Switzerland 4 times before this. So yeah, I went for promoting Starship Troopers in 1997 with Paul Verhoeven, and then I went back again a couple of times. I love
Oh,
the
you did a premiere or promotion here in Switzerland for Starship.
promotion.
Ah, okay. Oh, great.
I would have loved to have done a Swiss premiere. That would have been so much fun.
Yeah. Of course, of course. Okay. And when you read that script, what had you first in mind? I mean, it's a pretty crazy thing.
It's one of the craziest scripts I've read. But I love Quentin Tarantino and Robert Rodriguez, and I love grindhouse films, and this has it has a flair of them and Verhoeven, Paul Verhoeven. I love things that I love movies when they make fun of themselves while they're making the movie, and I love cheesy things, and this was about the cheesiest you could get. So, and it was being made by, a whole bunch of Swiss people, a whole bunch of Swiss crew, Swiss producers, Swiss crowdfunding, and the director. So, for me, anytime anybody is willing to take, poke fun at themselves, I find that just really I find it a huge relief because I think too many people take themselves too seriously, and then and then they're willing to take offense too easily, and then they don't want, and then it causes more problems and people get angry and everything like this. If anybody gets angry at this, then they're not gonna know the idea of it. I mean, it was just literally just a fun,
Okay. Okay.
And everybody that knows the Swiss knows that they're not this way too. So that's the thing that's the funniest. So everybody, I mean, the world knows that. Everybody knows that you guys are, just not this way. And so for it to be this way was really just the absurdity of it was just, I thought it was wonderful.
Okay. Okay. How was shooting? I mean, you have experience around the world with big directors, big studios, big soundstage. How was it shooting here in Switzerland?
It was amazing. I've gotten to work all over the world. I've been to over 70 something countries while I've done this. I kept track at like 71, but most of them multiple times and filming in all these different countries and just traveling. And so I'm always thrilled when we get to is this too dark? Am I too dark? Is this better?
No, you're good. You're good. No,
Okay.
go on.
Okay, good. There we go. So the crew was so excited. to be there, and the director was so good. And how it rates with other films is that it's just, you know, it was just a lot of fun. And I love having fun on set. Sometimes you get on a set and there can be a lot more stress. This one, even when we had stress, was not very stressful. They were just really excited to be there. So I enjoyed that.
Okay. Okay. Let's talk about your character, President Miley. Here you are in your character and the beautiful uniform. What do we see here?
Well, this is me at the big event that we do every year, and I'm, you know, we're gonna have these gladiators fighting, and I'm starting to get a little upset because Heidi's starting to overpower some people that I want to, so I have to bring in the big guy to challenge her. So it's just the beginning of that, and there's just a little bit of he's feeling in control the whole time. This is the first time that I'm starting to feel a little less control. Okay.
Okay. I really love your different face expressions here. Very
it's
friendly.
A great one. I haven't even seen that picture. I wish. Can you send that to me?
Of course, yeah. That's the official pictures from the movie. And here's another one, a little bit more angry.
That's great. Yeah. Yeah, they were fun.
Absolutely, absolutely. So you've started in cult films like Starship Troopers or Sleepy Hollow. Could Mad Heidi become the next cult film in your biography?
I absolutely think it can. I think that it's, you know, these filmmakers were so passionate. And sometimes you get in it and people just do it because it's a job. And it is a job, and you have to take it seriously as a job. Every acting job is, I'm very serious. I'm always early. I'm always prepared. Maybe it's because I went to a military school when I grew up. Maybe it's just the way it is. But I realized that there's a lot of money involved, and it's other people's, and you could really destroy people if you don't try to do your best. Now, they don't always turn out the best, and that can be for any film. There's lots of films that have Academy Award winning actors, directors, producers, writers, and DPs and all that. And the movie comes out. I'm not going to mention any right now because anybody can do a research on that and find them. And then they fail, and they're real stinkers. So, but they didn't go in the intention to make it a stinker. They hired all these incredible people because they thought they were going to have that. It doesn't always work. That's the beauty of this business. This little film that we had over there with all these new filmmakers and new producers and crowdfunding and all that, they were so passionate, and it's infectious. Like for David Schofield, who's been around a lot longer than me on Gladiator, a lot of great movies. You know, he and I were on this, and he and I had so much fun. He brought his wife, I brought my wife. We were having fun. It was just, you know, it's just a great crew and a great place. And Switzerland it's one of the most beautiful countries to film in. I had never filmed in there before. This is the first time I've made a movie there, and I hope I get to come back again and make more movies there because I loved it.
Okay, yeah, hopefully. I mean, you can do a Mad Heidi 2 or whatever, Mad Geisenpeter, or we will see.
Miley's Revenge.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It'll be an accomplishment if I come back in the next one, though, because I don't know. You know, they said maybe the evil twin.
Yeah.
I don't want to give anything away, but
yeah, I don't know. Okay. How? By the way, how do you pick your roles? They told me they worried about you if they have enough budget to hire you, but if you're in, then you're in with your heart, or how do you pick roles?
Yeah, obviously, if you pick a role to do, you have to go in with your heart, no matter what whatever it is that's forcing you to take the job or not forcing you, or what if it's just your desire for the film, or if you need to support your family. I've had to take some roles to do that. But every time I've gone into any role, any movie, I always put my heart and soul into it. I study it, and I never go, I quit. You can't ever do that. So you have to go in with the best intentions, no matter what excuse it is for you to do the film, or reason it is for you to do the film. Whatever it is. If it's an excuse, you're like, oh, I need money right now. You better do your best to make that film the best, because somebody else is putting up money and trying to make this thing. So you have a responsibility. It is a job. Now, I feel so alive whenever I'm on set because I'm doing exactly what I love. And then I get to talk to about it with journalists who are in the same industry and they understand this. You understand this sometimes rather than like a layman, somebody who's not involved in entertainment. They don't understand how unique and different we are because we are always trying to make things work at different times, different hours, different locations, always trying to long hours in the entertainment industry. We work sometimes 14-hour days, 20-hour days. I worked a 24-hour day. And then I went into the very next day working right away. I had to take a 20-minute nap in it, but I was working, just doing all this physical activity in it. It can be draining, but you still have to put your 100% in because you can't risk being the reason it's not good. It can't be put on you. It might be, you might fail at what you're doing, but you still have to put the effort. How do I decide? Well, this film was a no-brainer for me. I read the script and I went, oh my God, this is fantastic. I'm in. I can't believe they want me. But I'm like that way with most things that I really want to do. I get so excited and I'm such a nerd because I love acting. I love films. I love television. I've been, you know, it's just everything I always wanted to do. So I'm more alive when I'm on a set. And it makes me a better father, better husband, a better person, a better friend because I'm doing what I love and I don't have as much stress as maybe somebody else. I have the stress and responsibility of doing the right job, but I really take that serious and it's a big part of me.
Okay.
So.
Okay. And you're not obviously you're not the only one in your family. Your daughters are also successful in the film business. Grace, as an example. Yeah, yes. Grace, as an example, played in Stranger Things. Here she is, among others, and her grandfather was Robert Mitchum. Is this profession in your family DNA for all the time, or?
It kind of looks like it now. It kind of looks like it. It feels like that. You know, it depends though, because I have 5 kids and she's the only one that really wants to act. And so, you know, I think it's a unique thing to, you know, everybody's different because you can invite somebody onto a set and they can come onto the set and usually they're like, oh my God, I can't believe this. This is so exciting. And they get on set and most people can last maybe an hour, but you can tell, you can look over, you can see the people that they might be your friends or somebody else. But within 2 hours, by the time, if they get to 3, they're like, oh, this was great. I got to go though. I have this, important lunch meeting, even though it's dinner, I missed it. I got to get back and, you know, whatever excuse they use because they get bored because it can be a very boring process where it's exciting for some of us because we're like, oh, we're going to make something. So the anticipation of what we have to do while everybody's setting up and doing everything else and the studying and the work that has to go on can be very boring for other people just watching. But the people that are making it, we get a certain energy out of it that some people that aren't in the industry don't necessarily doesn't resonate with their essence and their soul. So for me, you know, I understand it could be in the DNA. It is in one kid. It's Grace. She used to watch on the movies. She used to just sit there and watch. And I had her on sets. Johnny Depp held her in her hands when she was a baby, and she was on the set in Africa when I was Tarzan. She was on there. You know, Talani, who was the house lady at my place, she would carry around and I'd see this woman take her into Zulu Natal on the back. So my blonde hair, blue eyed baby would be covered in the back in a little thing and she'd be walking around with it. It was adorable. So I've had great experiences and she was the most thrilled to be on set out of all of them. So I could see why it really resonated with her. And she's super talented.
You must be very proud.
I am. I couldn't be more proud of my daughter, Grace.
Okay. So Christmas is coming next. What are your plans for Christmas? Are you in Florida? Is that correct?
I am.
Yeah. Okay.
I am in Florida. I'm helping take care of my parents. They're elderly now. My dad is 91, and and my mom just beat cancer. So we moved here 2.5 years ago to help take care of them, and it's been one of the greatest things because I've been here with my sister and my mom and dad, and my wife was the one that actually suggested it because my kids are all grown now. So we moved down here to help take care of them, and we still travel. In December 3rd and 4th, my wife and my daughter and Grace are going to be in Germany at a con, at the German con, from the 3rd to 4th. We're going to be there. We're going to be doing a con around there, and then after that, I'm going to Morocco for a couple of days on a film, and then I'm coming back to Tampa I'm going to do a con in Tampa, and then I'm going to be, you know, just with my family for Christmas.
Okay.
So
you're a busy man. Huh?
I am. I've been very lucky. I've been very lucky. I've been doing this for 34 years, and I still seem to go strong, and I have so much fun. So.
And I checked all your upcoming projects. There's a lot coming up. You're involved. What is the most exciting thing you do in the next couple months or years?
Well, right now I have Mad Heidi coming out, which I won a Best Actor at Horror Film Festival, and then I have Daughter that's out, where I just won Best Actor at Orlando Film Festival, and it's winning all these festivals as well. So I have 2 films that are winning a lot of different festivals right now, which is really nice. And then I have the Battle of Saipan that's coming out that I'm really excited with, that I worked on with my wife and Louis and Mandalore, and so I'm excited about that. Devney Pinn and her husband Brian Slagle, he directed it, and so I'm very excited to have that one come out. Damon Hill, Hillen Entertainment, he's the one that produced it, so I'm excited about that. That's coming out. They got bought by Saban and Paramount. This movie, The Battle of Saipan, so Paramount's behind it. They're going to do a theatrical release with it, so that one did really well. I'm really excited about that. It's a true story of a army doctor during World War II who was fighting against the Japanese as they were attacking a hospital, which they didn't normally do, but this one just happened to be that. And he actually took lives. And at the time, they didn't talk about it because of the hypocritical oath that doctors take, that when he killed some of the people that were attacking them, he was the army was embarrassed at the time, but under Obama, they gave him now that he's dead, they gave him, you know, they awarded him the Medal of Honor or whatever it was. So he got, you know, he got it later, he got recognized. But it was an amazing thing what he did. He helped save a lot of the doctors and nurses and patients, and in the resulting effort, he perished. But I got that film coming out, and then I've got one called, I did one for, yeah, I have like 5 or 6 things coming out, so it's great.
Yeah.
Very excited. I've been promoting them on Instagram, which I just got back on, and all that other stuff. I've been having fun. People have been very positive. So
good. I really look forward for your next projects and movies. Casper, thank you so much talking to us. All the best for you and for your whole family, and I look forward for another meeting, maybe next time person to person.
I would love that. That would be fantastic. You know, hopefully I can go back to Switzerland soon and, you know, hang out.
Call me.
Right. All right.
Show you around. Show you around.
All right. Well, thank you. I'm going to hold you to that.
Yeah. All right.
Thank you.
All the best for you. Bye. Bye, Casper.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.